Yo, peoples, Qushu 92 here, and welcome back to yet another iteration of Qushu Views Anime. Onwards to the next episode of One Piece. And if you're wondering why I look all gizzied up, it's because me and my family just came back from seeing Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Beautiful movie. Beautiful movie. But enough of that. Let's get it started! Last we left off, we had Tama giving the order to all of the affected gifters to aid the samurai and the Straw Hats in their fight against the Beast Pirates. Baby Geezer Chopper, side effect of the Rumber Ball. This just shows what happens when Chopper extended the time he could spend in Monster Point. And Sanji was also clashing with Queen, who entered into his man-beast form. Then we had to deal with Jimbei facing off against Who's Who, and the history of Who's Who that greatly concerns where Luffy got his powers. The pride of a helmsman, the enraged Jimbei. So it seems that Who's Who holds a far greater grudge with Luffy than one would believe, due to the fact that Shanks apparently stole the Gum Gum fruit, which ended up in Luffy's hands near the beginning of the series. Well, at the beginning of the series, but you understand what I mean. Well, with one of the Marys zoning in on Tama, the Beast Pirates know who to aim for now. But Gazelle Man and Daifugo are good point men. Look at the both of them, reveling in the praise of Tama. I like Gazelle Man and Daifugo. Just seeing how willing they are to throw themselves for the sake of Tama. Zeus still trying to get in Nami's favor. But Nami's willing to have him as a partner. Not as a pet, not as a henchman, not as a servant, but as a partner. And boy, is he a good partner. Woo, look at Zeus go. He's living up to his name, isn't he? My thing about Usopp is, why is he tired? Why is he tired? Last we saw, he was trying to get on Lady Speed so he could ride along with the rest of them. The only thing that happened to him was him tripping and falling over his face. And CP0 still keeping tabs on how things are going. They still haven't made a move. They're just watching everything. Oh, CP0 doesn't care which side wins, just as long as they're able to kill Who's Who, because he knows too much. Who's Who really holding a grudge against Shanks and Luffy. Jimbei ain't having it though. That Fang pistol was actually strong enough to break through Jimbei's haki. Who's Who keeping a tab on Luffy, the man who so-called ruined his life. Who's Who's all like Luffy will not come back because Kaido beat him. Jimbei knows otherwise because he's seen the impossible happen, with Luffy at the forefront. Jimbei holds far greater respect for Luffy than anyone could ever imagine. From the moment he was down in Impel Down, leading up to the Paramount War, due to being the one person that did his best to get him out from Marineford when Akainu was chasing them, to being the one that reaffirms Luffy's reason for being who he is. Even going down as providing the first human fishman transfusion, blood transfusion, in who knows how long. Jimbei holds such respect for Luffy that Who's Who could never understand. Even during the events of Whole Cake Island, when he pulled up the rear to make sure that the Straw Hats could escape, that was the moment he was fully acknowledged as a member of the Straw Hat crew. Well, actually, he was acknowledged as a member of the Straw Hat crew when he returned to Wano in the most awesome of moments. Okay, you're kind of going hand with the Fang pistols there, ain't you? Then again, this is a member of the Beast Pirates, and overkill is basically their MO. Who's Who pretty much braced up his whole body with iron body. The way they made it seem here, it looks like he hockeyed himself up. Woo! Let's go, Jimbei! I love Jimbei. I love his fishman karate so much. Man, Jimbei's water shot is just as potent as Who's Who's Fang pistol. Sun God Nika, eh? So not only is Qushu a straight up tool, but he's also racist. So his defeat is going to be all the more satisfying. So this information about this Nika individual was so potent that he was the person who was in charge of looking over Qushu was later executed. Jimbei just beat this man down. There's no room for racist people in this world, in One Piece or this one. Yo, Jimbei's haki done got strong enough to break his fingers. Oh, he broke his wrists. Ah! Yo, he just tried to kick Jimbei and Jimbei didn't move. He tried to use Fang pistol on Jimbei and it didn't work. Oh, he on his tail. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. Whoo! Yujin Karate Ogi! Onigara Seiken! Let's go, Jimbei, helmsman of the Straw Hat Pirates. On the next episode of One Piece, Showdown Battle of the Monsters, Yamato and Frankie! Oh yeah, things are about to get even more awesome. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, yet another entertaining episode of One Piece. I especially like this one because Jimbei had his time to shine, dealing with the constant berating of who's who and even his racist nature, not tendencies, nature towards fishmen. I'm glad that Jimbei got to take it to this man and deliver the coup de grace in the best way possible. This has to be one of the most satisfying defeats I've seen in Wano thus far, and I'm happy to have seen this moment with you. Now, the things that Who's Who was talking about, yeah, that's interesting. I cannot tell you anime-only viewers what that means. You're just gonna have to find out when that moment presents itself. But man, for you anime-only viewers, the world of One Piece is about to change for you, and I hope you're all prepared. That is all I will say. I enjoyed everything else about the episode, specifically with Nami finally becoming a partner with Zeus, and Zeus finally knowing that he's okay with Nami. They're cool now, and that makes him more willing to fight. Not only that, but CP0 is thinking about taking out Who's Who because, you know, there's no way you can leave the organization and live. So it's like he's a liability, and a liability they want to make sure does not leave Onigashima at all. So there's a lot of things going on Onigashima. We still got a lot of ground to cover, but you all let me know what you thought of this episode as a whole. All I can say at the end of the night is, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then like, subscribe, and maybe even consider becoming a member, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day or night, and once again, as always, later, peoples.